I know I'm always waiting on a woman. Morning.
Morning, guys.
Welcome back to another daily Scuttlebutt with
Us. Now, Ivy sound effect to them, guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
This woman's driving me crazy. It's day 2.
You are. Yeah, I'm supposed to. It's my job.
Your job?
You know what you married into.
Oh, it's your job to drive me crazy?
Yes. Isn't that every spouse's job?
I think it is.
Or should I say wife's job?
Yeah. Well, I drive you crazy most times.
Yeah,
I always
do.
make you mad.
You do. You do. So, what's in the agenda for today?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I told...
Because I know what was on my agenda and it got canceled.
Yeah, his agenda just got vetoed out. So, yeah. And I'm like, he don't know. We're not doing that. So, I know we're all over the place. And I tell him, hey, you know what? This year, we should just stick to one thing at a time. But we have a bunch of things coming up.
And that's what I thought we were doing, is sticking on one. So we will continue to bounce around to this project, to that project, to this project, to that project.
We're not.
We will bounce around.
No, we were not. We will not.
Yeah, this is going to happen.
Not unless we got like an emergency that we have to like deal with.
But
no.
That's good.
So, yes, life takes its turns and everything. So, Dad's almost done with the front of his property and clearing it out. So, we're gonna burn the fence.
Yeah. Well, the fence project is not Dad's project, because Dad's been clearing out their little area of heaven up there, which I have not been showing a lot of the people. Obviously, they've seen what it looks like.
Yes.
If you guys have missed out on that, you need to go over to the main channel.
Yeah.
I have shown that a little bit here as well.
The fence project was
a whole new
our project in the beginning.
Just getting started.
But we're clearing out that front piece where he's at, because he's done such an awesome job with his side of the property there that he's cleared it out very nicely.
Wants to show it off.
He wants to show off his work, because it's awesome. That's pride. So we're gonna go help him out. And by burning down all that brush and all that stuff that's stuck on the fence. Yeah. So that's going to be awesome, because it includes fire. So,
fire!
Yes. We're going to do that today so we can show off his beautiful property there. And we're still waiting on some nice weather. At least 5 days worth of nice weather in order for that concrete.
Yeah, to get back into the cabin build project.
Yeah, so, for that concrete.
2 separate projects. Fence project, cabin build project.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with one another.
But yeah. And
right now we're just, because it's wintertime, so we're focusing on still clearing land.
Yeah.
We need to have all of our land clearing projects done during the winter time. So there's a few. We have it's three projects that we are currently working on. Well, one hasn't even been started.
No.
So we have cabin 1, which is Mom and Dad's cabin. That land is already cleared.
Yeah, just where it has to be built. He is furthering clearing up the rest of it, so it's out of the way. Yeah, making it look not
right. Right now, it's just making it look pretty. That's already been done for what
needs to be done
to build the cabin.
Yes, so now it's just showing off his wonderful work, which we love that. Then we have to. Our other project is clearing out
fillers.
We're gonna be clearing out.
Like she's never been in front of a camera before.
I know, right? What is it today? New me, or whatever. So we gotta clear out the gathering area, so we can put the shed there. We're looking forward to probably a 16 by 40. We don't know. It's up in the air. We got to talk to Mom too about it. Yeah. So that's where the gathering area is going to go. So we got to clear.
Oh yeah, it's either going to be. It'll be a 16 by 40 minimum. Minimum. If anything, it might be a little bigger because.
Which is fine, because that's
going to be a multi-use building.
Yes.
For quite a while.
Yes, it will be. Until eventually it'll end up being the gathering house with Mom's, industrial kitchen in there so she can make us all fat and happy and be able to share her lovely food.
Yep. Good old Navajo fry bread
out there. But yeah. So, yep, being able to do that too off of there. Yeah. So, we're going to clear out some of that.
Want to talk about all of our goals that we have for this year? What we plan? Well, so it's not because we have what do we have up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things.
Yeah. So
obviously it's not like indefinite, right? We can always add or take away, but those are the 6 things that we would like to have done by the end of this year.
So we will be able to, with the front fence, since that's one of them, the front fence, we will be able to take care of half of it within the next 2 days, or maybe a day, which is Dad's side of it, and then we will clear out the other half where Mom and Grandma's property will be at.
Yeah,
so there's that.
Because the fence project, like she said, that's actually going to be all the way from the very front road. Mm-hmm. So on both sides of the power line. Mm-hmm. So obviously in front of Mom and Grandma's cabin, Mom and Dad's cabin.
That's what I just
coming around the corner, but then also going down the side road up to our driveway. Yes. So that's the entire fence project.
Yes.
Obviously, it's going to be done in sections.
Then it should be called a front and side fence. But
that's all considered a
front.
We're
still doing it. Yeah. So we're going to end up doing that. So that's one of the projects. We said the other one was the cabin 1, which is Mom and Dad's cabin. Yep. Then we have the gathering place. We also have the chicken run we have to do. So prepping to get some chickens in here because we are big chicken eaters.
Chickens. I would not mind having chickens and pigs by this year.
Yeah.
Possibly even rabbits. But definitely 100% chickens.
Yes.
And then 50-50 on anything else.
Yep. And then clearing out the foundation for the garage. Yep. So that's going to entitle us moving this Mom and Dad's big shed just a bit more. Like we said on the previous, yesterday, when we talked about moving that shed over. It's going to be heavy, so we got to get Little Mac ready for that. Which
I don't think that one will be too bad as long as if we're using like a dolly system.
Yeah.
At least on the part, because if you guys have not seen us where we installed the shed room, over on the south side of the shed up against the hill, it's up on rocks.
Yeah.
And it's dry stacked. So to be able to get those rocks out and to move it and without it falling over, we need to have some type of wheeled dolly system that we can put underneath the shed, jack it up a little bit, set it onto the wheels. That way we can remove those rocks. And then the same thing on the concrete side. We already have a few of the furniture dollies, like the little dolly systems that we can jack it up and just put that on those wheels for the concrete, because we only need to move it about 5 feet, 6 feet,
not a lot, but
about 6 feet,
and that's enough so that we can start putting our foundation down for the garage, because that's going to be our temporary home. The garage is going to definitely help us a lot.
And it would be our garage.
So
for the main house.
One of the things, like as Mom and Grandma come with the shed, when we do the shed, we will hopefully move in there with them, maybe, if they'll have us.
If they'll have us, yeah.
Right. But we will be sharing a room while we build our garage as well. This is so that we can sell this RV and really just sell the RV.
Yeah, because this thing's nothing but a headache.
It's cool. Well,
that means that we need to have a full working bathroom. We need to have a full working kitchen.
Yeah.
Even if it's using hot plates and stuff, but we still need to have a place that can do dishes, so it's a working sink.
Yeah.
Deep sink.
Because cooking is easy. Cooking, we've been doing
beds.
cooking outside. Yeah. We've been doing a lot of grilling out there. We've been doing frying out there. So that's not the problem. We even have a working shower out there.
Yeah.
So that's not the problem.
But stuff for winter time, it's not very conducive to shower outside.
No.
But obviously, if you absolutely had to, we can.
We can.
But it also means that is attached to the RV. So if we're getting rid of the RV,
then we just hook it up to the well water.
We would have to get a separate heater to where we can go straight to the
which
well.
I think that's better, because if selling the RV will free us of a minimum of $300 a month, and we can actually just put that into someone else, and also help pay mom and grandma half of what the gathering house is. So
plus this would actually be the first building coming to the property that will be in its final resting place. So whenever it gets here,
that's it.
Basically everything else that's here, including the playhouse, including some of these other things, it's not their final resting spots.
Temporary.
Everything is temporary. So this would be the first building on the property that's going to its final spot.
Yeah, that one will be the one.
But we got a lot to clean. Still got a lot to clean.
Yes,
a lot of big trees. Took down a big tree. Yes, a
big stubborn tree. Yeah.
Big pine that was already dead.
Well, some of it was dead. Actually, there's the top part was dead. So we're gonna try to just cut off in increments from the top down to see how far it was rotted. But it's some pretty good wood there. And
it should be okay for a few.
Yeah.
But I had to use my smaller Husqvarna, so it didn't reach all the way through the tree.
No.
And it's one of the things I was kind of having an issue with, having to go from both sides.
Yeah, definitely.
And just, how it was cutting, but we got it down. It went exactly where I wanted it to go.
Yeah, it even knocked down some limbs of the other tree that we got to knock down too.
No tripods were hurt in the felling of this tree.
Or no diving was done.
No trees landing on my head.
None at all. So that was great. Yeah. I got some footage of that. It was stubborn though, because he had to go back and what was it? You put a metal one in there, the metal wedge, or was it part of a?
Yeah, well, it's a splitting maul of what I had to use because my plastic wedges are MIA currently.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at.
So that and a wood wedge that I've
chopped off
cut from another tree that we'd already chopped down.
So it
worked good.
It took a couple of tries, but it went down. Yep. So that was a plus. We did take the family up hiking the other day. They came back with their tongues sticking out. Yeah. My little nephew was like, "I'm ready to go home. We get there, I'll make a sandwich," he said. So
we took him around the entire perimeter of the property.
So it was good. We went up there and into the side, and we brought some hatchets and some limb cutters out there so we could just clear out a path a little more easier.
The south side of the property
was a lot thick, but
because we hadn't done that yet. Now it's cleared out enough to where you'd be able to walk through there.
Yeah, almost completely straight on the fence line. So almost. So which is pretty good, because that will help us fix that fence line wherever it's actually fallen down a bit from the big trees up there. There's some trees that are on it. Yeah,
and more likely that will be next year's project, is getting the rest of the fencing around the entire property fixed. But this year is only focusing on the front and the side.
Maybe we might be able to do the whole fencing thing next year or during winter time when there's no bugs around.
Oh yeah, it would definitely be a fall.
Definitely.
Early winter project.
So that's like a possibility, but towards the end of the year. Yeah. So I think that's all we got for today.
Are you ready to go get busy then?
I'm ready to go burn stuff. Let's do that.
So, need to finish my bills. I actually need to go into town to get the propane so she can burn stuff.
Yeah, and
then I can always go to town first. No.
Well, we also got to pay our property bill. Yeah.
Are you gonna write me a check? Or are you gonna go to town with me?
I'm gonna write you a check. I'm gonna go and start raking up all them leaves, so I can burn.
Okay. All right.
So that's what we gotta do. We gotta be busy.
Oh, we're always busy.
Always busy.
Yep. Okay, you guys. Well, last but not least.
Always thank a veteran at every chance you get.
Not only on Veterans Day.
All right.
We'll see you on the next one.
Time to light it up.
Later, y'all.